Hi Barry, thanks for agreeing to do a video for us today.
Oh, you're welcome.
In your opinion, what's been special about coming to Primo Dental?
From a customer journey standpoint and like a patient perspective, I'll start from the beginning. So I don't have any social media. So when I first started looking for Emacs Veneers, I was asking a couple of friends, asked my girlfriend and said, look, can you help me out here? And she recommended Primo. I've actually had bonding twice before, so I've had composite bonding, I wasn't happy. I then got composite bonding again, and while I'm happy with the bonding, I feel like I probably have to get the bonding done again in a couple of years' time, so with the veneers now. And obviously it's a big step. Now, my girlfriend found Primo on Instagram. I had a little look, was really happy. The fact that there were clinics, not just obviously the main practice being in Preston wouldn't be an issue anyway, as I've been driving over here from Liverpool now. But initially, when we went to the Wirral practice there, it was just, it's more like intuition. You get a feel for something straight away. You get a feeling for if something's right, but equally, you get a feeling if something's wrong. And from my point of view, I was very specific with the design, which I like, and I felt like you didn't tell me how you wanted to do it. I got to put my input and say no, because we went back and forward a couple of times, which for me gave me the utmost confidence that I was getting what I'd like, that was being done kind of how I'd like it, and it was almost like a bit of feedback getting bounced back and forward between myself, you, Nicola and Christina in the lab. Now touching on the lab, for me that's been the best part of the overall experience, because it was really because I already had bonding, and I'm pretty sure there'll be other people in a similar situation. You guys didn't get to see my kind of natural teeth prior to that, so it was, I wouldn't say difficult, it was just at first we were a little bit apart on the final design, but then coming down to the lab and going back and forward, for me the process was exciting. I felt like I was part of, which I was essentially, I was part of the design. But then when we kept going back and forward, and then we finally hit on the right design, which I've now got in, which is the trial smile. I couldn't be happier from where we started. In terms of the time as well, it took a couple of weeks, which is absolutely fine. I probably would have been concerned. I don't know, concern probably is the right word. If it come in and it's almost like a one size fits all, these are your teeth, we do these for everyone. Like I wouldn't buy a suit off the rack. Straight from there I go and get it tailored, so to speak. Like that kind of analogy and that kind of principle. So I was really happy with the fact that I felt like we got full dialogue between what you could do, what I would like, and then we met in the middle and really did get it spot on.
So for Barry's case in particular, he's actually had 2 sets of veneers already with composite bonding. He didn't like the way that they looked, the shape, and he wants to really try them in first before committing to treatment. Once we've removed the composite, we basically just reshape his teeth, make our veneers match the trial that he's agreed to the shape, and then go for the shade that he's happy with. The result for him was prioritising getting the edges of the teeth as straight as possible, and then trying to make sure that the canines blended in well. Barry's case was actually really good to work with, because he's somebody who's going to tell you what he's looking for, which sometimes can be a bit of a challenge, but particularly in his case, 3 or 4 different trials of the shape, mixing and matching with different canines, different types of incisors, meant that we got the result that he was happy with in the end, which really rewarding for us as well as Barry to see the end result.